So the only nice thing that Giants does do is between Ski Simulator, Demolition Company, and Farming Sim is their file structure is very similar in all three. So even though it is an older game, you can still use the older equipment in the newer games. So it's definitely kind of a nice thing, but it's kind of a sad thing that their technology has not evolved. With the community, because it'd definitely be a nice thing. They're still using an old engine dating back to Farming Simulator 2009, which is not good. I mean, you really need to sit down and reinvent, pretty much the proverbial wheel and get something better out here.
5%.
Viper,
What carriage is he talking about? I just got back. Which thing? I know it won't at the mixing station with a flagel on it. Anyhow, I'm going to grab my list to make sure I covered everything that that I checked off as.
yeah, I mean, honestly, if you guys use anything like Course Play, Auto Combine, Auto Tractor, I mean, unfortunately, we'll try our best to help you with problem solving if there's an issue. But unfortunately, we're all live players. We don't hire workers. We put our fingers to the grindstone and go to it. We just hammer it out from square one and work our way up. We kicked around the idea of doing classic equipment in this map and working our way up, but honestly, we tried it in 13 and it got pretty tough. It got to the point of tough of almost not enjoyable. So we're gonna at least nix that idea for now.
The AR trailers under what thing will not go under? Oh, the AR tippers won't go under the carriage to pick up? The PV box truck. Oh, I don't. Yeah, we don't use. We honest with you. Nope, never noticed it because I never tried to. We usually get rid of the PV box truck relatively quickly and go right to the AR stuff as soon as we can. We just nobody actually buys extra PV box trucks or anything on our map. They go right to the ARs. Boy, am I getting laggy. But anyhow, thanks for the donation, Lone Man Wolf.
Viper, yep, I see exactly what you're talking about. There actually is another type of dolly out there where it's flipped. I'm going to call it the neck of it is flipped 180 degrees, so it actually lowers it, and that one should work. I'm looking at the dolly where the neck is actually should be on a lower connection, and it is up higher. I see exactly what you're talking about. I'm trying to do it on my broadcast now, just back up the AR trailer underneath the box truck to see if it'll hook up.
Yeah, thanks for you guys point. I can't believe sometimes we have a really big group here as well, and nobody ever pointed out to me that the digital displays were not reading sugar beets, and it was such a simple thing. I disabled sugar beets early on from the digital display by deleting a line of code and never put it back in, and somebody caught it. But today, da 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 da, on the new digital displays, the sugar beet total is back down on the bottom there with 1,152,000. But it's some things, even with a dozen guys actually on our server, there's probably been 15 guys since the release at least. Nobody caught it. So that also told me, you know what, our digital displays probably aren't being read as often as I would like. Western Amish feel to it. Yeah, I heard about that, and that would be pretty interesting. It'd be very tough being not. I have this week also looked into doing some 3D modeling. I did some tutorials and stuff, but none of us here know how to do 3D modeling. And I think to get a real Amish feel to a map, you would really need to get some new, be able to construct some of your own buildings and some of your own mods, especially horse and buggy type things, in order to get it, to get that feel into it. And that's just not, it's beyond our capabilities unless I get somebody on board that can help us with something like that, but that would be cool. Hello, McPeanut.
All right, Viper. I have the dolly hooked up, and I have the PV the AR box frame on it as well, and I'm pulling it around. It's not, yeah, it's not the best, but it will work. Were you talking about filling it possibly?
Look at how skippy I am, guys. I'm running 100. Unfortunately, what recently has taken place is that on my really slow connection, somebody else decided to download a movie and watch it, or they're watching Netflix. Yeah, so I'll be skipping around a little bit because my broadcasting and everything at the same time with other people on this network just doesn't work out as well as I would like. Slow connections. So every time they hit a commercial and I has to load it, I'll skip. All right. My list says that we have the new excavators, which check, done. We fixed the sugar beet. Uh, yeah, I did a lot of work around the lake of your filling water spots. You're not going to be able to get water from the lake when I get done if I can all help it to bring back use for the Culligan plant, make it useful, as well. Thanks for the follow, Lone Man Wolf, as well as the new features that are coming in to disperse water, which we will have in a future broadcast.
Hey Dave,
Yeah, I wish I could, but they own the they own the connection that I'm using. So, if anything, they could kick me off.
Dave, would you be able to stop and drop your tipper here for a second?
Yeah, where are you?
Right behind you, trying to catch you.
I didn't see you off. Oh, there you are. I can drop my tipper. I was just heading over. I'm just driving randomly while I'm talking. So, yeah, let's see what else we got. I fixed those barrel graphics. I failed to work on filling a Pepsi machine, but I never give up on failures until it's time to release the map. So you never know. We might have a fillable Pepsi machine, and there's an idea with that. I'm just saying. And the there will be all the new trains that are coming in. I'm going to have signs there. We'll tell you which products you can drop off. They're not there yet. Which products you will be able to drop off in order to receive a bonus from that location. And the locations will be randomized around the map as well, so certain places will give you better bonuses. The cemetery, we went over that. We built some bridges. The multi-silos now carry a couple extra product that work with the sugar beets and potatoes, taking them out. I enlarged that trigger at Cogent so you can see the display no matter where you are on the property. And then I have 400 things on the list here that I didn't get to. New icons, I got Sam Adams in there and some little dollar signs for the buyable objects but other than that, they'll be coming. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that, if that even worked. I gotta check something. Let me check out Bioject. Where's the closest one on the map that we haven't purchased yet? Looks like I gotta go over toward Lydia's where the other church is. That works. Little improvements, little changes. Last week, if you missed it, we've got the power lines going in. I'll do another boat demonstration now that we know why they go backwards. There were fish on the boats. I think we still have at least one boat we didn't send out. Still waiting at the dock. So what's the problem you're having with that, Jeff, over there?
I got it to work. I got the Viper. I got the AR trailer, the Flygo on there now, so I'm gonna go try filling it up. But it is definitely a little tougher. It's not the smoothest transition, no doubt. But you can manage to get it on.
It's a little bit low, is it? For
Uh,
the
the tongue on a PV trailer is a little high. The connector. I think it uses the regular trailer attacher when it needs the trailer low. If I had to guess.
Gotcha. He's only tried the green tipper and the box tipper.
Oh, gotcha, man. All right, we'll have to buy a green tipper and try it.
You want me to grab it? I got the main accounts here.
Yeah.
Green mods. Which one? Was that the HDKD 302s? I imagine. Is that the one you're talking about? This one right here? And the JCB tractors do as well. Well, it could be the attacher point on the agroliners.
Could you also buy the? Let me see here.
I'm waiting to see if I know there's a 15-second delay or more, depending on the broadcast.
Yeah.
But just the next one, the short one, then. This one here, the 20th. All right, I'll grab that up. What the heck? We got money. What else did you want, Jeff?
I need the Lafette Flygle, the one where the neck is flipped 180. It's next to a lot of ones that we have.
The
We own
You're
two of them.
talking about. All right, let me go back to the mods, and it's under. You're talking about the dollies.
Correct. This Lafette Flygle, 11,500.
Okay, there's three trailers at the store, or you can reset them if you want. And oh yeah, I was going to a buyable object because I did some change in the graphics on the buyable object card as well. Seeing as that to have his mod and we're already using it anyway, unless we link back to his. I figured I'd customize it for our map. I don't use his download link because so many people have been having problems with it, number one. Number two, yeah, it gave so many corrupt. Now I finally got a working version of the 3.2, so we will have the map buyable update in this version, but it hasn't been tested with 1.3 version of our map, so I'm not going to release it for that. But for those of you who are here today, we'll get the random price multiplier up so that you guys can get that fixed on your. It'll stop giving you that random price multiplier error. I am just lagging like crazy and losing some frames. Sorry about that, everyone who's watching me skip along. I want to see if my graphic made it in. Oh, no, it didn't. You know why? Because we didn't update. Well, the dollar sign's up, the $100 bill's upside down, and the mod portal logo is still there. They'll be coming out in the next one. I That's right. It's not part of the map, and since I did that, I didn't